The first time I saw her was in the middle of a thunderstorm. The lightning was coming down, and all of a sudden, I saw her face in a flash. I saw it 2 or 3 times, quickly, and then it lingered like in a cloud. She wasn't looking at me, and I had no idea who she was, but she was dressed just like me. The next day, when I was in my garden, I just closed my eyes a second, and I saw her again, looking off into the distance. Then in the afternoon, when I went into my cinema room to do some editing, there she was on the screen, and I was watching something totally different, nothing to do with her. Who is she? And why does she look so much like me, dressed like me? And then the visions would come when I least expected it. I wasn't sleeping. I was awake. I could be sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden I'd close my eyes and I was peering through her curtains. I was seeing her from a distance, bright colors, and oh, it was like mesmerizing. I can't say I didn't feel fear. I did feel fear, but at the same time I was drawn to her. I followed her, my eyes followed her as she walked through a strange world, mysterious, so different, bizarre in many respects, the opposite of mine. My world is full of beauty and flowers and color and balance and harmony and peace and tranquility. This is how I like my world, and this is how I live. I give thanks for this too, for this beautiful world I have, because my world is real, and hers is but a figment of my imagination. Yet, sometimes I feel sorry for her. I see her in many different scenes. They just flood my mind, and the sounds and the feelings. It is as if she is in another world, and has somehow come to me, but she doesn't look at me. She never looks at me. She has yet to make eye contact. She looks out over her world, her lands, and I see through her eyes what she sees. A world that is ugly in many respects to me. I see headless things that float and wiggle in the water, eels or who knows what they are. And I feel fear and repulsion. And snakes, even snakes she passes as she walks through her lands. Oh, and everything is off, everything is odd. Nothing looks like anything that I know and that I love. I have a beautiful pond, and I have ducks and swans and warm-blooded things that float in the water, not like her eels and her snakes. I saw her once in a meditation. Strange, she prays to an altar I don't understand and gives homage to it, offerings. Everything in her world is odd. And this thunderstorm brought so many questions into my mind. First of all, why? Why did I see her? Who is she? Where is she from? Is this just something from my imagination? But how could it be? I don't believe that. I can't believe that. Her world is not my world. And then the next night, I dreamt I was sinking down into the water, but I did not drown. I fell peacefully down, and I was once again behind her, getting closer to her. I wanted to touch her on the shoulder and ask her, why has she come to me in this night of rain and thunder and lightning? And all of a sudden I thought, perhaps she asks the same question and wants to know why I have come into hers.